Two of WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
Oh, man, the excitement level just went through the roof in this arena. One half of Team Extreme.
The charismatic enigma about to grace the WWE Universe with his presence.
And his opponent, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
A true daredevil in every sense of the word, Jeff Hardy is immune to fear.
Synonymous with tag team title reigns, a former United States champion, former world heavyweight champion. And what's amazing to think about, guys, is that the career of Jeff Hardy started at just the young age of 16 when he made his WWE.
All right, it's now time for the ladder match.
And the wreckage I suspect we're about to see will not at all be unlike a car wreck out on I-95.
Jeff Hardy truly is a charismatic...
Reaching amazing heights to pull that one off.
Oh, it's over. Does Jeff Hardy even know where he is?
Second time we're seeing this here. Obviously putting a lot of stock in that maneuver. Not looking good for Jeff Hardy there.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
Look out! He might be in the beginning stages of an assault.
Oh, yeah. Series of punches lands. And now Jeff Hardy finds himself in a tough spot.
I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, that was a hard shot. What a strike. I tell you, the face taking some serious damage here. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. The dirty deeds, and done dirt cheap too. There's the Irish whip. Oh, look at the strength. Big move coming. Wait for it.
Jeff Hardy just barely getting out of the way.
So quick. No, he reverses it. The wind-up. He lands the strike with great accuracy. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. It was a magical moment at the 33rd WrestleMania when the ladder match for the Raw Tag Team titles turned into a fatal four-way The WWE Universe erupted when suddenly the Hardy Boys music hit.
Oh, it was awesome.
Jeff Hardy's not going to finish this. Showing off his amazing vertical leap there. He's looking at it.
I'm recalling what you gentlemen mentioned about how Jeff and Matt Hardy shocked the world, myself included, when they returned to WWE at WrestleMania to compete in the type of match they helped revolutionize. My ears have never heard a reaction like that.
Walking away with the Raw Tag Team Championship was further proof that even after an 8-year hiatus from WWE, the Hardys haven't missed a step.
Unpredictable, fearless, and never hesitant to sacrifice his own body to take down an opponent, Jeff Hardy embodies the spirit of Team Extreme.
And I've been lucky enough to spend a lot of time with the Hardys since they returned, and they've even joined me for an exclusive interview on WWE Network. You can just tell by speaking with Jeff that his fearless nature comes from a spirit within him to be free.
I want to expand on what was said about Jeff Hardy being fearless. Jeff Hardy takes fear, humbles it up with caution, and throws it all out the window when it's time to battle, and then he becomes the charismatic.
Oh, wow.
This is all but over.
When this guy's on, look out. Big. The strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. X marks the spot on that one.
Oh my God, flipping pile driver, spike.
That has got to be it.
He's setting up the ladder now.
Looks like to me he's got it in the right spot, Michael.
Okay. During Jeff Hardy's career, he's experienced great success as a singles competitor. Jeff is part of a small group of superstars who have accomplished the feat of becoming a Grand Slam champion. Back in the ring again. Looks like he's pinpointing the back, getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Speaking of Jeff Hardy as a singles competitor, Michael, Jeff became a United States champion fairly recently to put him in that Grand Slam champions class, something we would have never expected a few years ago.
After an 8-year hiatus from WWE that saw Jeff compete on the independent scene, Hardy returned home to WWE and has shown that he never missed a beat.
Here is your winner, Josh.
The eccentric Dean Ambrose lives life by one set of guidelines, his own. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Ambrose is going to brandish his form of justice his way. Believe that.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
I don't even think the lunatic fringe knows what he's going to do moment to moment.
Yeah, I quit trying to make sense of Ambrose a long time ago. I was getting headaches.
Trap the arm. He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
And he's heading back in the ring again.
You know, Byron, Dean Ambrose is a superstar that I would assume is almost pointless to strategize for.
I would agree, Michael. I mean, how can you construct a strategy for a guy that never has a plan like Dean Ambrose? His unpredictable style is Dean's greatest asset.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Byron evaluated Dean Ambrose's unpredictable nature as an asset, but one thing is predictable with the Lunatic Fringe. He will somehow always risk life and limb to do something courageous.
I understand why some people enjoy Dean Ambrose. He's got a unique style. You can call it courageous, you can call it stupid. I call it pure unbridled lunacy.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching. This is going to be big, one way or another. Look out! Elbow drop! You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
Jeez. Oh. And now Dean Ambrose is leaking.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. He's trying to mangle his face here. Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless. Uh-oh, the diving fist drop. Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The tension, the drama. This is electric. He's making a statement here with this attack.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here's Dean Ambrose in position now.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Jumping knee strike on point.
I don't like Ambrose's chances here at all. Oh no, I don't like Dean Ambrose's chances in this one.
He doesn't like you.
Lands this, and he is done.
Oh my God.
How about that? That was awesome.
I don't like Ambrose's chances here at all.
He goes for the cover.
I can't believe it. He just kicked out.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose. And it's Ambrose showing some agility.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big. Looking to flip the tables here.
DDT! Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. And there it is again. And another one. As we've seen over the years, combining tables, ladders, and chairs into one match is a recipe for disaster.
At this point, I don't know what's dumber. This superstar's decision to compete injured here tonight, or whoever's decision it was to put Saxton at this commentary table.
Here we go again. And it's Dean Ambrose able to break free. He's focusing on the face now. The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Guys, let me take you back to Dean Ambrose's short time as Mr. Money in the Bank. It's rare to win the briefcase and cash it in on the same night, but that is exactly what Dean Ambrose did.
A rare feat from a rare man, no doubt. Just further proof that the only thing you can expect from Ambrose is the unexpected.
Man, look at this. That's right. Just keep going.
We're reflecting on Dean Ambrose's epic Money in the Bank cash-in. It was certainly a surprise to everyone. It wasn't the first or last.
What an amazing leap.
I don't like Ambrose's chances here at all.
Going for the double play with this move. I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. The end may be near.
And it's Ambrose showing some agility.
Counter here. Reverses that one. Oh, look at that.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
He's on the defensive now. This very well may be too much for him to handle.
Man, he was making it look easy there for a moment, which is pretty impressive.
His shoulders are down.
This one's not over yet.
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
Dodges out of the way. Quick thinking to avoid that one. DDT! Lights out.
Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup.
Look out, Irish whip.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And now he goes for it a second time. There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. There's no recovering from that.
I don't like Ambrose's chances here at all.
The back of the head taking quite a punishment here.
I don't like Ambrose's chances here at all.
Oh my God, flipping pile driver, spiked.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
He's got the shoulders down.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Here is your winner, Josh.
That's an impressive win right there.
The phenomenal AJ Styles.
When you talk about AJ Styles, the list of accomplishments is seemingly endless. Styles, a true global superstar before arriving in WWE. But since he's been here, AJ Styles has lived up to the moniker
And his
phenomenal.
opponent, from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that when AJ Styles made his debut at the Royal Rumble a couple years ago, he wondered if he would even fit into WWE. But obviously he has done more than just fit in. He has excelled at this level.
One of the toughest individuals I have ever seen compete in a WWE ring. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
I don't know where Styles gets his burst, but you think he's down and out, but then out of nowhere he can hit you with a flurry of strikes.
And then AJ may just be one Styles clash away from victory.
Oh my goodness! He made this table match one for the ages.
Here is your winner, Josh.
Guys, that was a big win for him right there.
These guys...
Here comes the Kingslayer.
Seth freaking Rollins, the Kingslayer, the architect, undeniably one of the best superstars WWE has seen this generation.
his opponent, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities.
Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as part of the Shield with... You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
It always amazes me the amount of punishment these competitors are willing to go through in order to win a TLC match.
The best laid plans often go awry, but the architect has always been able to rebuild and redesign.
Yeah, but it's that reclaiming part at the end of his saying that Seth Rollins often gets tripped up on.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Setting him up for something here.
And whatever it is, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
They call Seth Rollins the architect for a reason. One of the most cunning superstars on the roster. He's shown he'll burn down bridges to reach the top of the mountain.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael.
We note how Seth has used devious tactics to rise in the WWE ranks. His betrayal of his Shield brothers is a prime example. But Rollins has been on a road to redeem himself from his past deceit.
With his history, it isn't easy to trust Rollins, but he has made earnest efforts towards redemption. The Hounds of Justice can attest to that.
The dirty deeds and done dirt cheap too. What is Seth Rollins' best strategy at this point? If he's not careful, this can snowball out of control for him in a hurry.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what'll happen next?
Trouble up on the top rope. Avalanche arm drag.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy Orton, was WWE Champion. John Cena was the World Heavyweight Champion. The winner would leave as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Corey, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963. In the first WWE Champion, Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. Here it is.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Big jumping knee strike on point.
This one is over.
All right, listen up, morons. Especially you, Byron. A tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as a TLC match, originated thanks to three of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm talking about the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. You got the tables for the Dudleys, the ladders for the Hardys, and the chairs for E&C.
Back in the ring again.
Corey, you spoke about the TLC match. It is interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match the Dudley boys had against...
Oh, my goodness! The Dirty Deeds and done dirt cheap, too.
Corey, we know that Seth Rollins is a top competitor here in WWE, but he isn't without his faults. How can his opponent expose any flaws?
If you had to point out one flaw in the game of Seth Rollins, it's that he tends to be a very highly emotional competitor. Seth tends to get inside of his own head and get distracted from the task at hand.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
You know, Byron, as Corey alluded to, we've seen how Seth Rollins can allow his emotions to steer him in the wrong direction and take his eyes off the prize.
Yeah, nothing was more evident of that than when he and Dean Ambrose lost their tag team championships because they were preoccupied with an invading New Day instead of focusing on their challengers.
DDT!
Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring.
Escapes trouble there. Wait a minute. Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
Seth Rollins coming in.
Bam! Seth freaking Rollins. Unbelievable.
My goodness, that connected.
Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind.
He might have it.
Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here. A TLC match is so dangerous that you never want to make a mistake. But being too tentative can also cost you. We saw that at TLC 2016 when AJ Styles defended his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Dean Ambrose. Ambrose said that his temper was his game plan, but if anyone would be at home in a TLC match, it's the Lunatic Fringe.
The 2016 TLC match was the 19th in history, and it would not be for the faint of heart. There was no way to predict which superstar was going to incapacitate his opponent first to climb up the ladder. AJ Styles showed he was more than comfortable battling in TLC's environment of twisted, unforgiving steel and solid wood.
Both men had bad intentions, as displayed by AJ Styles when he executed a springboard 450 splash out to the floor that put Ambrose through a table. It wasn't enough to put Ambrose away, but James Ellsworth pushed Ambrose off the ladder, out of the ring, and through a table. That's how AJ Styles retained his championship.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Talk about having the living hell beat out of you. There's a good chance he can't recover from this.
The damage has been done, guys. I don't see how he can possibly recover from this beating he's taken.
Guys, you can tell he's drained, but I guarantee you that won't stop him from doing everything he can to win this thing.
He may have discovered his favorite move.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Here we go with Seth Rollins.
This could be big.
Eludes that one.
Both of these superstars looking a little worse for wear right now.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here. I knew this was going to be great, but I didn't know it was going to be this great. I just can't believe the action we're seeing here in this TLC match.
Things are obviously looking good right now, but let me tell you, climbing that ladder at this point in the match is no easy task. Here we go.
These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it? With such authority.
Here's his moment, Michael.
The intensity of this match has been incredible.
Guys, this has easily been one of the most...
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
So much can go wrong in a match like this, guys, which is why it's considered one of the most dangerous in all of WWE.
Hey, if Seth Rollins decides to burn it down tonight, hey, Corey, can I borrow your water bottle?
I'll tell you what, Byron, if you really want to stay safe, how about you leave the commentary table for the rest of the night? I'll cover for you. I got this.
That's a little extreme.
Here we go with Seth Rollins.
This could be big.
An incredible chop.
Here comes Rollins. Action progressing.
A TLC match is so dangerous that you never want to make a mistake. But being too tentative can also cost you. We saw that at TLC 2016 when AJ Styles defended his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Dean Ambrose. Ambrose said that his temper was his game plan, but if anyone would be at home in a TLC match, it's the Lunatic Fringe.
Trap the arm. The 2016 TLC match was the 19th in history, and it would not be for the faint of heart. There was no way to predict which superstar was going to incapacitate his opponent first to climb up the ladder. AJ Styles showed he was more than comfortable battling in TLC's environment of twisted, unforgiving steel and solid wood.
Both men had bad intentions, as displayed by AJ Styles when he executed a springboard 450 splash out to the floor that put Ambrose through a table. That wasn't enough to put Ambrose away, but James Ellsworth pushed Ambrose off the ladder, out of the ring, and through a table. That's how AJ Styles retained his championship.
Seth Rollins returned in 2016 with the mantra, redesign, rebuild, reclaim. WWE superstars usually return from injury with determination, but with Rollins, it was almost a reinvention.
Putting it all on the line. Missile drop kick.
Oh, man, face first.
This singles contest has a victor.
Here is your winner, Josh.
A very
welcome to Balor Club.
And his opponent,
James
from
Dean
Bray,
Cool,
County
John
Wicklow,
Wayne Tough.
Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
And while it seems easy enough, I assure you, climbing that ladder is a lot more difficult than it looks, especially after getting hit with it a dozen times.
Straight right.
Good night.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
What a combination. You just don't know what's coming next.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
Gets him with the fist.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
And the pitch.
Uppercut.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. The dirty deeds and done dirt cheek too. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
That'll rearrange your face. He's setting up the ladder now.
Looks like to me he's got it in the right spot, Michael.
Going to the top here, guys.
Looking to finish it.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Look at this. Oh, smashing through the ladder.
That hurt just looking at it.
One more time.
Why not?
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Positioning the ladder in the center of the ring.
I guess the only thing left to do is climb it.
Yeah, okay.
Corey, Finn Balor's shoulder injury has been well documented, suffering a torn labrum that put Finn out of action for 7 months.
Yeah, it did, and now it's a huge target for any of Finn's competition. Any game plan devised to go up against Balor should be centered around crippling his surgically repaired right shoulder.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
Right to the face. Recognizing the game plan Corey devised, it's easier said than done to even catch Finn for long enough to apply that pressure to the shoulder.
I would agree with the both of you. Any superstar that has an injury in their past will always have a bullseye on it. But they know that, and it becomes their job to defend against those attacks.
Here is your winner, Josh.
Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
And his opponent, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, Elias.
It's nice to see Elias isn't wearing his grandmother's kimono tonight.
You know what WWE stands for, right?
Oh, go ahead and
We want earplugs.
Walk with Elias. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not. Back in the ring now.
Oh, look at that.
Right to the knee.
Elias is such a determined competitor. Guys, how can you face off against a performer with such a hungry heart?
Oh, let's not beat around the bush. Elias is a terrible musician. He's also got an outrageous ego. If you can get under his skin about his lack of musical talent, you're halfway to a win already.
Here it is. I don't know if he'll fully recover from this tables match.
Here is your winner, Josh.
And it looks like...
And his opponent, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Go ahead, Corey. Tell us all about The Miz?
The Miz is the man who single-handedly turned SmackDown from the B show to the show. A star of stage, screen, reality television. Is there anything The Miz hasn't done?
Did The Miz pay you to say all that, Corey?
Absolutely not, Byron Saxton. I happen to be a hopeful for consideration for a Mizzy this year.
Really?
That's right.
Mizzy? Oh, come on.
That would be awesome, Corey.
That would be ridiculous.
Where would you put it?
On my mantle with my most prized possessions.
Why are you encouraging him, Michael?
I would love to have a Miz. Hard to be a betting man on this one. These two competitors can...
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And a knee to the nose. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
The Miz looking a little stunned here.
To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
The fists are flying fast and furious. What a combination.
Looking to possibly break the arm there.
And now he goes for it a second time. We may have discovered his favorite move.
Right in the mouth.
Relent. Quick punch.
As the host of the award-winning WWE Network shows Superstar Inc., Culture Shock, and Straight to the Source, I gotta commend The Miz on shining just as brightly outside the ring as I do. After all, he is a reality superstar.
Wow, look at that combination punch.
A sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. Magnificent.
Corey was just telling us the true story of Miz's reality superstardom. He first hit TV screens in 2001 and has been a roommate, competitor, host, and husband on various reality shows in the near 2 decades since.
Miz started as a guy picked to live in a house in New York, and now he's executive producing a reality show with his gorgeous wife. He might be the most famous person to ever come from reality show roots. Some people say The Miz has an overblown ego when he calls himself the A-lister, but he really does have a successful career outside of the ring, too.
He's making a statement here with this attack, unleashing it for the second time now. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh, my God. Byron, let's head back to The Miz's A-list career.
Jumping knee strike on point.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
The Miz with a nice reversal. And there's an extremely destructive strike.
Oh, my God. Here he goes. Nice move.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Look at this again, guys.
This match might just be over.
Shoulders on the mat.
And you could put this singles match in the books.
here is your winner, Josh.
A very
batten down the hatches. Here comes the monster among men.
And his opponent, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
The earth is trembling with each step.
Here's a man who won the greatest Royal Rumble in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. He beat the Bar at WrestleMania while teaming with a 10-year-old kid, and he won the Money in the Bank contract.
Yeah, you start to feel like there's nothing Braun Strowman can't do.
Well, there is one thing we know for a fact Braun Strowman can't do, and that is be stopped. The monster among men is unbelievable.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
So much can go wrong in a match like this, guys, which is why it's considered one of the most dangerous in all of WWE.
Neck breaker. Needless to say, Brian, when it comes to Braun Strowman, you're simply not going to overpower him. With that in mind, though, what should the approach be when facing the monster among men?
Let's see. Hope you get lucky? No, in all seriousness, if you're facing Braun Strowman, you'll need all the luck in the world just to survive, let alone win.
Byron, I think you should fight Braun.
I don't think so.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys. To Byron's point about needing luck against Braun Strowman, I'd say Kalisto used more than a little luck when he handed Strowman a rare loss in a dumpster match.
Oh, Kalisto was certainly lucky on that night, Cole. While the record books will show a win for the King of Flight, in reality, I'd say he walked away a loser after Strowman's post-match obliteration of him.
Just plants his face.
All right, listen up, morons, especially you, Byron. A tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as the TLC match, originated thanks to three of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm talking about the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. You got the tables for the Dudleys, the ladders for the Hardys, and the chairs for E&C.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. He may have discovered his favorite move.
Corey, you spoke about the TLC match. It is interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match the Dudley Boys had against the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 2000. And that was just the beginning.
You got that right, Michael. There was incredible history between those three teams. Each duo put it all on the line so they could be WWE Tag Team Champions. Even though the wild matches between them had TLC elements in them, the first official TLC match sanctioned by WWE took place at SummerSlam 2000.
Some of the all-time greats in this business utilized the running power slam as a finishing maneuver. None of them had the utter force that Braun Strowman's version possesses.
When this guy's on, look out. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted. He clearly has confidence in that move. There he goes again.
The running power slam from Braun Strowman shows this mammoth's incredible athleticism and raw power. A lot more than the match could be over after Strowman drops you with that maneuver.
Being put in Braun Strowman's running power slam is like being picked up for a ride in an amusement park that purposely makes a crash landing. Let's make sure everyone's clear on the rules of a TLC match. There are no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications, and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championship or championships that are suspended high above the ring.
Yes! Takes it!
Here is your winner, Josh.
Now that's an